we want to be 100% honest with you. So we were preparing last night for a radiothon for a children's hospital, right? And we didn't see the text that we were going to be talking to you until early this morning. So we're never, ever, ever going to pass up an interview with either Jim Fallon or Jimmy Fallon. So we took it, but we're not entirely prepared, which seemed like a very which seemed like a good introductory question. Like, has anybody ever shown up to the set for you that you were not prepared for at all?
It's always those people that you that have the greatest segments. Robin Williams, Joan Rivers. Recently Nicole Kidman just came in and ripped up all my questions. They just come in and they go, "No, I don't care about these pre-interview questions. Let's just go and talk." And you go, "Great." And I've known how to do this now long enough that I look forward to it. I'm like, "Great, let's go." I love talking to Howard Stern, whatever it is. They just come in, they just rip it up, and you go, "Let's just talk and let's be honest." I mean, I've done this now for 12 years or something, so it's like, yeah, it's fun. I don't mind it.
Have you ever thought about like just switching up the format entirely and losing like the pre-question deal and just winging it with every guest?
Yeah, I could do that. I mean, there's some things that, like, honestly, some new guests need to have a story that they have to tell. So, I mean, you could always set it up. You're like, blah, blah, blah. As long as I get to this story, that can work. But yeah, I'm not afraid of anything at this point. I think I can talk to no one for an hour every night if the audience would be excited. But yeah, I'm ready to interview you guys if you want me to.
Yeah, I mean, we could be out there on Tuesday night if you want us to come on out and hang out.
I mean, where are you from? No one knows where you guys are from.
We're based in Atlanta, but we've got but we can craft a story that would be really interesting for you if you're going to put.
Oh, are you born and raised in Atlanta?
No, I'm from California. She's from Kentucky.
Well, here you go. Already we got the interview going. I mean, this is the type of stuff that's going to keep us on the air, guys.
Totally, man.
That's 100%. What I want.
Right. Since I have my Jimmy is 8 months old, and we are in the process of trying to figure out what our first Christmas traditions are gonna be. And you have this new Christmas song that's out. What do you have any tips or advice, or maybe a Christmas tradition you and your family do that we should maybe incorporate with our new family?
Well, when I was growing up, my Santa did not wrap all of his presents. My Santa somehow just threw a pile of stuff under the tree years. There were some years where the price tag was still on.
Is that true? Really?
Well, yeah, I guess it got a little late in the house, and yeah, no presents. Sometimes I really wanted a Marzan robot once. This is true. It was the inflatable robot, and then you put these plastic legs on the feet, and it would move. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, if I can get a Marzan robot, it'd be so cool." And
Bert's Googling it right now.
And I asked for a Marzan robot, and I guess Santa the night before had a little bit too much eggnog and broke the plastic part of it. So I ended up getting an inflatable doll.
With no legs.
Which I enjoyed. I ended up really getting into inflatable dolls, and that was thank you, Dana. If you're out there, if you can hear me, thank you so much.
Growing up in Kentucky, our Santa also it was like a 50-50. He wrapped half the gifts, and the other half were left under the tree unwrapped.
That's Santa's choice.
Yeah.
It's very busy. There was price tags on. Now, one year, Santa left me a videotape copy of The Big Chill.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
I'm 12 years old. I don't know how hard it is to have a child. I have no idea what midlife crisis is. I mean, I go, well, yeah, maybe I'll get into this movie. I don't know. But Santa really pushed me that year. I wanted to see how far my brain was functioning. And I look back and I laugh, and I think it's a great gift.
We had a running gag in our family one year. Randomly, somebody got the gift of the movie. Is it Big Trouble in Little China or something like that? Do you remember that movie?
Yeah, is that Kurt Russell? No.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and we just started re-gifting it each and every year because nobody wanted to watch the movie.
I
Have you
love
seen
that
it?
though.
Have you seen it to this day? Have you seen it?
No, hell no.
That's your new Christmas tradition. You just had the
I
new
don't know
house.
if
with the
I've
paper.
seen it either. By the way, I'll watch it if you watch it. I know. I remember the cover, but the name was a bit much to me. Big Trouble in Little China.
All right. Well, after we get interviewed by you on Tuesday night, you and I'll cruise on over to your house and we'll watch it together. That sounds perfect.
Perfect.
I know we got some business to discuss, but this is fun. So how does the song even come about? Like, this is your idea, and then you choose. Like, did you have a draft of people that you wanted on your song with you, and Ariana Grande was like the first draft pick? How does this work?
Well, I wanted to write an original song. I wanted to write something topical. I didn't want to write a parody or another Mariah Carey sounding song. Everyone wants to write these Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas" parodies, and I'm like, guys, she's done it.
Yeah.
She's done it pretty well. She nailed it. Don't stop. We don't need any more fake Mariah Carey songs. She actually did it perfectly. So I wanted to write an original one. I'm thinking about what could be fun about this. What we have to live through the pandemic, and I'm like, well, maybe wearing masks or putting Purell on everything, or figuring out Zoom. I mean, do you remember that when that first came down?
And people turning themselves into potatoes and not knowing how to change back.
Well, also, where was the best Wi-Fi? And you're like, oh gosh, everyone hurry up, go to the laundry room. That's where the best Wi-Fi is, so we can talk to grandma. So I'm like, okay, so we should do something funny like that. So I was writing a song like that, and I got these great producers to work with me, Ito and Alde. And we're at Electric Lady here in New York. And after the Tonight Show, I go over there and write with them. And we were writing it, and I'm telling you, I could feel like a hit song. This sounded good, and I go, uh-oh. I've never written with writers. I've written with comedians before, not writers. So these guys are music writers, and like, oh my gosh, this is great. So I played it for the label, and the label said, Jimmy, this could be a hit. This is a good song. I go, oh, what's the next step? And they go, who's your dream person to duet with? And I go, Ariana Grande. And they go, right. She's busy. Who else? And I go, yeah. So I guess she's doing The Boys. She's doing Wicked, the movie.
Yeah, she's doing a ton of stuff.
We didn't know that at the time. Then I got a text from Ariana Grande. I actually got a text from Ari, and she said, Jimmy, I just heard the song. Love it. You sound great. The song sounds great. I'm in. Let me do it. I'm going to record tomorrow, and let's do a video. No, I'm in LA doing That's My Jam. I'm like, the song was dead basically in my head. I'm like, what? So now I'm like, okay, perfect. So she wants to do a video. I didn't even know who's going to direct this. What are we going to do? Oh my gosh. She recorded harmonies. She made my song sound so much better. It's like an actual song. And I go, oh my God. I go, this is great. She goes, who are we going to get to do the rap? So I did a rap part in the demo. And I thought she was going to say, Jimmy, we don't need anyone. Your rap is perfect. She goes, how about we get Meg to do the rap? I'm like, Megan the Stallion? She's like, yeah, let's get Meg. Let me text Meg, see if she wants to do it. I'm like, so Megan the Stallion's like, if I can do a thing with Ariana Grande and Jimmy Fallon, they're two of my besties. I love this. I'm in. I'm like, this song has become giant. It was nothing. I mean, a week ago, it was nothing. So I go, all right, wow. So, all right, great. So Megan Thee Stallion does her version of a thing. She goes, when are we doing the video? I go, great. I'm out in LA. I do That's My Jam. After that, I stay for a couple hours. I do the video with Ariana Grande. We've got this great director, Dan Opsel. And then on Saturday, I go back to New York, do the Tonight Show, then do Saturday, do the video with Megan Thee Stallion. And then we mix it, and next thing you know, it's a holiday song, and it's being played on the radio, and I'm freaking out. And it's great, it's funny, it's topical, it's got a good message, and I can't even tell you what it feels like. As a fan of music, as a fan of radio, it's amazing to me. It's beautiful.
It's catchy as hell. There's no doubt about it.
Have you been in your car and it's come on yet?
Yeah, I did an interview with a radio a DJ, and I was telling him about this. and how much it would mean to me to hear it. And he said, okay, I'm going to give you a minute to leave the studio, get in your car, tune into our station, and then I'm going to play the song so that you can hear it on the radio. So he did that for me, and I was, yeah.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool. I called my dad the night before and said, Dad, this is one of those weird moments where I swear I think I know that the song's going to be played in the radio.
That is fantastic. Really
You know,
fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, when do you get that? But I had a feeling. I had a feeling in my blood, that something was going to happen. The song was going to be bigger than I thought. So we grew up on music. My dad would make me and my sister climb into the attic and hang wires into the attic so that we could get reception to WCBS FM.
Really?
So I could listen to Cousin Brucey or
Yeah.
Norman Night Train Show. So I mean, I was a big fan of radio. I grew up on radio. I was all
I
radio.
love that.
And so I can't tell you what you guys do for us. I can't even thank you, by the way, enough for what you do for us when we're going through this pandemic and everyone's sitting at home. You guys just kept working and cranking it out, and we really need you. So
Thank you.
That's the time to come up and step up, and you were there for us. And so thank you so much for just doing that, because this is, you think our job is a fun job and whatever, but when it comes down to the nitty gritty parts where you got to show up, you guys showed up. And that was pretty cool.
I appreciate that. Now, that's
Seriously.
true for the industry, but we took 18 months off.
No, we
haven't-
did not.
This is our first day back.
It's not.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say, it's good to hear your voice. Your voice changed. Have you been doing vocal lessons on the time off?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Look, Jimmy, it is really, really nice talking to you, man. You're a very good interview and an interviewer. You can do both, man.
Oh, no, my God. I'm so better at the other side, but I appreciate that you saying that. I just really want to get the song out there, and I want people to hear it and request it and make them smile, make them laugh, and make them maybe dance for a little bit. Why not?
Well, voila, we can do that right now. We'll play it right now.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
Have a great Christmas, Jimmy.
Best friends forever.
BFF, baby.
For sure. Bye-bye.